People ask me all the time, what has to be fixed? What has to be fixed, Preston? And my answer to that is everything's negotiable. A lot of that has to do with the buyer's market, seller's market, or whatever. Um, you're going to have to talk to your realtor, but everything's negotiable. I mean, I've seen people fix everything and the kitchen sink, so to speak, and I've also seen them lock up and say, we're not fixing anything. So I would approach it kind of like a buffet. I would go for the more expensive items and the safety items would be my priority. And if I had to compromise on something, I would probably go more for the more cosmetic type things, stuff like that. So when you get the inspection report, you're going to have this long report, and there's a lot of stuff on there. Don't be intimidated. Most home inspectors have to put, depending on their state requirements here in North Carolina, we have to put quite a bunch of stuff in there which is required for the state. And then you got to realize they're taking pictures and putting that in there. And then there's the summary section, which also has the pictures. So it can, just because the report's rather lengthy page wise doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad house. But what you want to do is get the report, read through it. Don't just read the summary. The summary is helpful though, because any item of concern will probably be in the summary. And a lot of people use the summary, certain items in the summary, we want 4, 5, and 6. We're okay with 2, and we can fix 10 ourselves or something like that. But again, everything is negotiable. If I had to compromise, I would go for the higher ticket items, roof, furnace, structural issues, and safety concerns, loose railing, things like that, especially if I had small children. And if I had to compromise and be okay with something that would be more along the cosmetic thing. Hope that's been helpful. I'm Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. Like or subscribe. Check out our website, homeinspectioncarolina.com. I'll put a link in the thing. We have all kinds of free information on there if you're buying or selling a home. Even if you're not in North Carolina, there's a whole lot of freebies on there, checklist, inspection checklist. If you're looking at a house, just a whole lot of things about permits and things like that. A lot of free downloads. So check us out at homeinspectioncarolina.com. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.